Welcome to Diet.com video. I'm Sarah Dussault, and today I'm joined by Stephen Cabral, body transformation expert. And today he's showing me a total body training exercise. And so this sounds a little intense, Stephen. What is it?
Well, it's going to combine the core, which we like to involve with pretty much every exercise we do, but it's going to work the core by loading the spine. You're also going to get your shoulders involved, and especially it is a leg exercise, so we're going to get into a reverse lunge. So I'm going to give you these two 10-pounders to use, and what I want to do is work on opening the hip flexors and stretching your quads with each backwards lunge. The reason I chose a backwards lunge for people to start with over a forward lunge, a lot of times when people do forward lunges, their knee starts to come over their toe because of improper form, and that's when their knees start to bother them. But a reverse lunge, it's much easier to keep the front knee over the ankle and not jutting forward towards the toe. Ready to get started?
I am.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, arms are going to go overhead, and you're going to hold them there the whole time. So the dumbbells don't quite touch, but your wrists are right above your shoulders. Now, right from here, you're going to go into a backwards lunge, keeping the dumbbells above your shoulders the whole time. So now what happens is we have a really long lever with the upper body, and the whole core has to stay engaged. We don't want you to arch. We don't want you to tip side to side. You're working on balance. Okay, now alternate legs. So right leg back. Good. Step forward. There you go. Decelerate back, working on your balance. Now this backwards lunge is much harder with the hands over the head. So if you're used to doing walking lunges or backwards lunges with the dumbbells by your side, or even with a barbell on your shoulders, this is going to be much more challenging, kind of like doing an overhead squat. So what you want to do is watch Sarah alternate legs and see how she steps directly behind her hip. A lot of people get off balance and step directly behind the foot that's in front, and that's going to cause you to get off balance. Yep, we'll go from the side, stepping back. So this is what I was talking about. You want to make sure the front knee doesn't touch over your toes because we want to place as little torque on them as possible, and we can do that by sitting into the hip. Good, so your hip moves backwards. That's the biggest thing about lunges and about leg exercises in general. You're not going to hurt your knees. You're not going to place a lot of torque on the knees if you sit back in your hips as the initial movement. Arms are above the head. I like to go high repetitions on this exercise. The reason being, we're not going to load with a lot of weight above Sarah's head, and this is kind of working the entire body all at once. It's not too much weight for the legs, it's not too much weight for the shoulders or for the core, so we can get around the 20 to 30 repetition range. That means each leg is going to do 10 to 15 repetitions as we're switching back and forth. That's perfect. You're definitely at 30 reps. All right.
Yes, I was.
Nice work. And so you can use that exercise to do reverse lunges. Eventually, when you feel more confident and comfortable, you can move into a forward alternating lunge, and it works just as well that way too.
And it definitely raises your heart rate because I can feel mine pumping. And hopefully you guys at home enjoyed this exercise. Make sure you check out all of our other amazing workout videos here on YouTube and at Diet.com as well. And we'll see you next time.